Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're keeping well. I hope everything's good on your side. I'm doing pretty well myself. Little bit salty at the moment because I just died and lost most of my tools. These are my backup tools. Lost my sword. I was down speed mining in my private speed mine, and it was going pretty well, you know. I was making diamonds. I had nearly 2 stacks in total, and I fell into lava. I didn't really fall into lava. It was a ghost block that I tried fixing. Stupid ghost blocking. Blame the ghost blocking, and it killed me. So freaking annoying. We have something important to deal with here at the start of this episode. We also, let's start here. TFC, I think this was yesterday, he stocked up his shop with steak. And look at this, 2 stacks for a diamond. Now, we're not going to be able to compete with that with our bacon shop. I don't have the production level required to compete with that. I'm just going to dump all of this stuff and even a stack of redstone. Yeah. Stop whining. Stop whining, alright? It's gonna be okay. But we can't compete with that. So what we gotta do is we gotta take the hard work that he's done and then earn more diamonds on it. So 2 stacks for 1 diamond. We're gonna buy this whole lot. That's 1 diamond, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 8. Yeah. I double counted the last one. Okay. So that's super cheap. 8 in total. I don't know if I underpaid that. I'll just pay 1 more. I think I was correct. But all the time when we do shopping on camera, you know, bad things happen. But we're gonna take this in here and we're gonna redo this fine meat, and we're gonna say that this is a hermit steak. And I guarantee you that we're gonna sell out of this for sure. And I didn't have any levels to name this fine meat. I say as my dishwasher does the biggest burp today. My dishwasher, man, I need to possibly, the more YouTube videos that I do and stuff, the more dirty dishes I get in my kitchen, and it's quite disgusting. So I think if we're gonna continue to do a lot of YouTube videos like we are at the moment, I should probably upgrade my dishwasher, because it is loud. It's so freaking loud. But you know what? It does wash my dishes, so I suppose that's a good trade-off. But I'm just gonna head over here. We're gonna have to name these things over here. I want to take this opportunity to say a big, huge freaking thank you for all the positive feedback, all the positive comments, all the likes and everything that's been going on in these last few Hermitcraft videos. I mean, the support throughout the series has been amazing. It's been a ride. And I ain't planning to stop anytime soon. So don't you worry, you pretty little cells. I got some comments saying, Iskal, please don't burn out. What are you crazy? I've been playing this game for 5 years. I ain't about to burn out now. But anyway, it's just been unbelievable. There has been a lot of comments on the crane facelift or crane lift that we did a couple of episodes ago. So we may have to go back and revisit that. Most of you guys didn't really like the change that we did. Which, okay, fair enough. It's still not perfect, you know. But we'll have to see what we do about that. While in town, we may do some shopping as well. I think, yeah, we need to fill up a little bit on spruce. I'm still a little bit reluctant to buy spruce wood because it's so easy to chop down. Birch can't be selling good. Oh my goodness, it's selling pretty good. But yeah, you know, it's good to every now and then stock up a little bit. I wanted to also check if Wells has got any new. Oh yes, fantastic. 3 diamonds for a stack. Wow, okay. Let's do 1 stack. I suppose that's still a good price, but you know, don't have too much diamonds here to spend. What else can we buy? TFC is also selling loads of chicken in his thing, which is pretty or super cheap. Loads of chicken. I think we should buy a little bit of iron as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just buy. Yeah, let's just buy a roll. Oh, and I wanted to check. He is selling, or he was selling pistons. Yeah. 5 diamonds. No, that's too expensive. It's just wood and cobblestone. He was selling them for like 2 or 3, which was amazing. Mending books. How are we for stock in here? Ah, he is out. Okay, maybe. I think though he's been very good at delivering since he joined business with CubFan, so I'm not sure. Skeleton skulls now available. 45 diamonds! CubFan? You crazy guy! Dragon skull, 32. Oh no. These were 20, and I think the skeleton skulls was cheaper once he put them there. I could really have used. Ooh, what's that? Fire resistance. Nice. Could really have used some of that skeleton skull in my base, but I can't really afford 45 diamonds each. These are, you know, these are hard-earned diamonds. Our business isn't doing great yet, so we still need that to pick up, you know. How are our competitor doing? Is he stacked up? No, he's not. He is not stacked up. Ladies and gentlemen, at the moment, there is chicken being sold in Hermit Village, but there is not a single good meat except for the steakhouse, where we have a fully stocked. Let me show you that. Actually, I think I forgot to show on camera. I stocked it up fully. Check this out. Boop, 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 boop. Ah! Hermit steak, corn, and bacon. And we actually made 2 sales as well, so I suppose we'll take that out. I wonder, I don't have any axe anymore. I wonder if I want to change the signs, or if people understand that it's still a diamond for everything. I think people will get it. But if TFC keeps stocking at that price, I'm going to buy him out every single freaking time. Because that's just too cheap, buddy. Too cheap. To get that much steak will take you a while. But good job. You're earning diamonds, you know? Home sweet home, ladies and gentlemen. We've been working here for a little bit, for a few episodes now, and I think we have still got some stuff to do today that I feel inspired to do. But let's take a look at this crane. I read the comments and I was thinking that you guys are probably right. You guys are probably right. There was some I mean, all of the comments had a lot of love, even the ones that said it's the ugliest thing you've ever built, this skull. A lot of people were saying that this middle section needs to change again. And there was one guy saying, obviously, since it's a mine, the heaviest things that they have access to should be stones, right? Which is probably correct. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna continue to fiddle around with it. It's a never-ending nightmare project. This stupid crane. But I want to ask you guys a question. Should we keep, because I've kept this on purpose. This is Wellsnight's prank on me. He's some kind of sea monster or some kind of thing, a tentacle thing. Oh wow, frames here when looking up at Tango's base is so bad. Jeez. But yeah, some sort of tentacle. Ah, jeez, it's very choppy. This very direction is where it's choppy. Maybe it's my mine. No, when I look down I had 150. Look up there, 30 frames. Wow. Okay, anyway, should we keep this tentacle or not? I don't know. Because I like it, but a lot of people have been saying that I need to take it down. It destroys the place. So I'm gonna check out in the comments and see what you guys say. We take a little bit of a vote situation. Anyway, guys, I've been a little bit busy. I've done some work. First of all, I've started to organize everything that we have, and we'll talk about this in a second. But I also finished up this shaft thing with the elevator. So here's how it works. We have a trapdoor here where we just fall down onto a block of hay. we get into this gorgeous deep storage room that we built. Come on now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really, really happy with this, with the look of this. I really, really like it. And then I designed and installed an elevator here, which is kind of built up with wood. I looked at some like mine shaft from the 20s or whatever those pictures are, and there's a lot of wood that holds up the stone and stuff, so it makes a lot of sense. Plus, it's an elevator. It's a functioning elevator. It's one of these, what's it called? Translocator elevators. That we don't know if Mojang will let us keep these, but they are amazing indeed. So yeah, you know, just continued to playing after I had edited the last video, and I just put that together. But we have a lot of sorting and infrastructural things to do, an intuitive storage system. The first thing we need to do is break this here. Ooh, hi. I'm so stupid. I just fall down a hole in the floor. Idiot me. Okay, can we do that? Yeah. Break you. I did find an axe, by the way, in my ender chest. Apparently I had one with mending and everything, so that's cool. Maybe it was the axe that I had. But I don't have a silk touch pick. But yeah, first things first. What I want here, and the way I've sorted this now, is like normally when you sort something, I think most people will like go with what makes sense in their head. Like diamonds are going to be next to redstone, maybe that's how I think. What I'm trying to do here though is sort everything after how often I need it. And this is going to be the prime spot looking this way. So chests that are here and here are kind of prime. And at the moment we got ender pearls, construction, and I haven't named these yet. Construction blocks, like crafted up stuff for construction. Slabs, fences, that kind of stuff. This is wrong. This should be in here. And then organics, which may not be a good spot for over here, but I use leaves a lot and I use grass a lot, so it's a chest that I often access. While on this side we have stuff that I don't need a lot, but they're still close, like ores. Over here, stuff that I use a lot, all the redstone constructive things, raw redstone, diamonds and gold and iron. And then over here, things that I don't pick out too often, but that I want close, like lapis, nether resources, coal. You need to pick it out every now and then, but you don't need it that often. And then I have specialty items there for now. And then on the other side, I'm kind of trying to focus this on building. And the way I sorted clay now is light, ugly, pale clay blocks in here, dark clay blocks in here, and bright, colorful clay blocks in here. And then we have the hardened clay goes into this system and goes down into the deep storage, as we know. Got wool up there. Andesite, I may actually want to change the place of andesite and wool, because I don't use wool that often. And on this side, planks and logs and gravel and dirt, or coarse dirt, because the dirt goes into the deep storage. And dyes over here. Yeah, that's how I'm sorting it. This here is like miscellaneous items, horse stuff, player heads, banners, that kind of stuff. And then over here, this is a new way of sorting mob loot for me. I always sort everything in one chest, but I've done like a worthless mob loot chest, rotten flesh, spider eyes and arrows, and then a good mob loot chest, which is bones, gunpowder, leather and string. And then nether loot up here. And I think, that makes sense. Paper and books and feathers and stuff down here. Feathers I usually put in mob loot, but I kind of feel, you use them with books, don't you? So, yeah. Anyway, a little bit more sorting. I wanted to just tell you how I think here, because I'm trying to make this intuitive, trying to make it so that the chests that we use most often are closest to us. Now, I have a few ideas for things that I want to make, that I want to do here. That could be potentially, if I can pull it off. I have an idea that I want to try. I'm going to have to go into creative and try and sketch it out though, because I don't know if it's at all possible. But I would love to have one chest that refills itself that's very close, like sitting right here or right here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I messed it up. Okay, that's fine. One chest that's sitting really close, that always have a stack of the items that we use the most. And I'm thinking like a stack of iron, stack of redstone, stack of ender pearls, like a multiple chest that refills itself. But we don't have any storage situation system on these, so I don't know if it's going to be possible in this storage solution. But we'll see. I'll think about it a little bit. The ender chest, I think I want to put... Maybe we put it over here. Yeah, kind of mimic that chest there. And then we need to change the background here. Anvils are good because you can stack them upwards. So maybe let's grab some wood. And now is the real test if the storage room is garbage or not. When you start using it and seeing if you find what you want to find. But let's do something like this. Actually, let's switch that over to sit on the side. Maybe we just have anvils drop down here. Yeah. And then on top of that, we can go slab. We could have that intuitive or super chest or something sitting. Ooh, not like a so. Like a so. I can grab that anvil just fine. And how does that look? Yeah, it's the same as we have there. So if we now have, if I come up with a solution of how to put a good autofill chest, which I'm not going to be able to do here, by the way. But maybe we just have a chest that we fill manually with all the stuff that we always need, and I'll have to refill it every now and then. I think that's a really cool way of doing it, but it could sit right up there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I got all the sorting done. At least of the stuff that we have here in the mine. Got a lot of resources over at the shopping district as well, like behind the Guardian shop. There are tons. But anyway, I think this is sitting pretty good at it, as it is at the moment. I'm very happy with it. Easy to access the things that I'm going to need. And as I kind of start using this, I may move things around. Here's what I did. I placed a chest here, and I kind of see this as an extended ender chest, if you know what I mean. I'm going to manually have to fill it though, which is cool, that's fine. I'm going to make sure that I have at least some building blocks and some beds, like when I head off. I want to be able to go to this chest and stick some stuff down to the ender chest down below. Let's just put that sword there. And I think that's a good way of doing it. I may need some more items that I haven't thought about quite yet. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Now, there is another issue that every single sorting system or storage room is affected by. And that is this little chest here. These items in this chest does not fit anywhere. And I even extended our clay. And you can see I have a full double chest of yellow. We could at this point select or say that, yeah, we're going to have that as deep storage, but I don't ever want more than one double chest of yellow clay. And up here, we're filling up with orange and red and green. And to be honest, like some of this orange I'm never going to use. This is doing fine and this is doing fine. But you know, you'll always get overflow blocks is what I'm trying to say. Like these boots that's fallen off a zombie, these stupid old diamond boots that are no point in repairing because I have like 6 new pairs with depth strider and stuff. Some bad potions from witches. You'd always get stuff like this, and that's why we need a trash can. Now I know a lot of people, a lot of people are like, never throw anything away in vanilla Minecraft in survival. Save everything, Iskal. You fool! Well, I think it's foolish to save everything. Because that will just clog up my system and make me more put chests everywhere, and I'll forget about stuff, and at the end of the day I think I'll miss out on more important stuff. So here's what we're gonna do. I have a plan for this. The most intuitive way of putting a trash can anywhere in this room would of course be this chest, the deep storage unit. So I'm gonna come down and we're gonna attach at the end of the line. So remember, the items comes through like this, boop 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 boop, all the way there. And at the end of this, I'm going to attach a trash can method. Did I bring? Yes, I did. Good man! I didn't bring any hoppers though. But we have the hopper line coming out there. We could possibly make this work. Let me get some hoppers. I'll show you, maybe I'll show you down here because that's easier. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have, let's dig out you for now. Boop. I'm going to have a cactus. Now we know that if we throw an item at the cactus, it will destroy itself. Boop, 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 even from the top. Yep. So I'm going to use that method. We can't place blocks next to the cacti, but we can do something like this. Alright, and then we'll have a dropper on top. And then we'll make a clock, a comparator clock. We'll do something like this. Maybe we try and do this redstone. I think you're able to read through a block with a comparator, right? So if I have a comparator there, that should be able to pick up on that stone block. Yeah, fantastic. Then I'll use that signal, make a system that shoots a signal into that block there. So something like this. I'll have a repeater there. Oh yeah, I don't have enough space. I don't want to destroy it. But a comparator clock, you know, we've done them 1,000 times, right? They look like this. Boop, 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 boop. We'll use this signal here to power the dispenser. So whenever something gets into the dispenser, or the dropper in this case, it will shoot it down to the cacti and destroy it. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Wired. We got the cacti down there. And now this is at the end of the line. Ooh, I need a hopper right there. Boop. This is at the end of the line. And since we have filter things, like everything should be going in here, but we'll try this out. We'll come down this way. I need a ladder up there. I need to fix the behindings of this. It's an underestimated thing when you build a redstone contraption, to make it nice and pretty behind, just to make sure that things look a little bit better and that it's easier to access and that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's try this out, I suppose. So let's throw in some of this ugly yellow stained clay, and then let's head down. Now this is irreversible. Like if I throw anything in here that's not sorted in one of these deep storage units, it's gonna get destroyed. But you know, we gotta be responsible adults about this. Now let's see if it works before I say too much. Things have probably not made them all the way down yet. Come on, yellow clay. You know where you're heading, you stupid clay. There we go. Okay, so that shot it. Spits it a little bit everywhere. Oh, I see. Okay, so we can't do that straight into the face of the cacti. That's cool. We can work around that. We just need to come down here and hopefully we have enough space to just lower this one block, and that should be all we need to do. Boop. Yeah, there we go. That still works. Okay, cool. Just fill that up, and now we have a working trash can. Just because we're down here, we can do that easily. This is the circuit, by the way. Very, very simple. This comparator reads off the dropper into repeater to strengthen the signal, because there's only ever going to be one item in there. Goes into this clock, and then that's picked up here by a repeater, and then into the block here, which fires it. We don't really need this repeater, but if we don't have it, it's going to connect up to this comparator here. So yeah, that's a way of doing a clock. So yeah, I heard how weird that sounded, but anyway, very happy about that. Now we can clear that little chest in the... Ooh, that's wrong, isn't it? In the middle of our storage room, and then I consider it done. All right, I feel pretty done with the storage room for now. So now it's time to take this room down and see what we can use it for. We're gonna get quite a bit of space here, you know, and a lot of chests. I think though we got some stuff in the behindings here. Behind this wall, we have that Fisher sorter thing somewhere. Well, got quite a bit of space. May be able to do something there. That's cool. Behind this wall, we should be good as well. So we have a little bit of space here, which is cool. So check it out, guys. We got some clearance completed, some cleaning of the old stuff. This room is looking pretty weird at the moment. Ooh, hi. One thing that we're now gonna need to make is an auto smelter, and I've been thinking a little bit about it, and I want to think some more about it. I kind of want to make the same kind of thing that I use in my single player world, which is a bulk minecart super cool smelter machine thingamajiggy, and I think I want to do that here as well, because they're very handy to have, you know. But I don't know where to put it. Like we got a little bit of space there, we got a little bit of space there. My dog, by the way, is super upset because I took her bone away. because it wasn't her bone. It was my other dog's bone, and she thought it was hers, and now she's just sitting here whining. And I want to play Minecraft. Shut up, Venus. No, bless her. She's cute. But anyway, I've been thinking a little bit about it, and like I said, I need to decide where to go. But that gave me the idea of sort of creating this area here, making it into like the center of our base, like the hub. And I've got quite a few suggestions, which is something that I love when you guys give me. But I got quite a few suggestions saying that we need a mineshaft tower in our area here. A few people are saying replace the stupid crane with a mineshaft tower. And I don't know what a mineshaft tower is, if I'm completely honest, but I think it's like a lift thing where you can lift up things, isn't it? And then I look at this, and you know, if we go place like fences here, maybe we take this away and we go with a bar like that just to give it a little bit of contrast here. And then we dig up all the way up to surface. We could possibly make it work and look really, really cool, like from the top. And then we can't really do a lift in vanilla Minecraft in that space. But we could do it decorative wise, you know. So we'll have a little bit of a marker. I just want to see where we plop up. This was where we had originally placed our beacon. And, oh, it's over here. Okay. So if I go dig out a 3x3 here, and then let's say that we want, we would connect up the logs so they'd come here. Would this be overtaking someone's land, or is this? No, this should be cool. This should be really cool. Maybe we want to do oak here, though. I'm not sure. Oak for this, the purpose of the rest is oak, and you know the mine is kind of, or the sun is kind of paled it up here. I'm not sure, but that could be cool. We could build a little bit of a height here, right next to the road. Make like a lift thing. I kind of like that. Yeah, I really like this idea. I dug this out and I just started thinking about it, and this is going to be amazing. So we'll build one of the mineshaft towers here. I did Google a little bit just to have a look at what they're actually used for. And I think I was right saying that it's item transportation, like lifts and stuff. So knowing that, I think I even want to dig down in the center there and kind of make this all the way down to the stony, rocky area, and make it look like a lift that transports stuff all the way down there. We could put some minecarts possibly running, and then it would be cool if we could build like a function to this. So up here, where people are walking around close to the area, we'd have like a drop-off system maybe. So you throw in an item, and it is then the property of Iskall Industries. I don't know. I got loads of ideas all of a sudden just popping up. So thank you guys so much. These suggestions that you guys are giving me, many times, like I have a plan pretty much for the next few episodes usually, just because I have so many different projects open, and many times I feel bad because it kind of can come across as if I'm ignoring what you guys are saying. But trust me, a lot of the comments that you suggest are really, really good, and I keep thinking about them, and then, you know, there comes a time for everything sort of thing. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a design for such a shaft here. This is obviously going to turn into like stone as we go further down. I want to use, well, this is gray stained. Ooh, hello baby, that works good. Okay, what we got to do here though, one thing, in the corners where the logs are supposedly running, we should have, this is a clever way of doing things. We should have some dug out space every now and then. Is this all dug out? I wonder. Yes, it is. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't go this deep in. And then just let the log come through. That way it will really look like it's running all the way up. We could just make it run all the way up, but we don't have to because we're going to cover up most of this anyway. Alright, so stupid yellow clay. Sorry, hold on. This just ruins it. This yellow and red garbage clay that's everywhere. I hate it. Okay? I don't like it. Boop, boop, boop. I wonder if mesas are different because it seems to be an awful lot of the yellow and red in our mesa. Ooh, this looks a little bit interesting from the below. This is the first time I'm down here. I worked out this thing. So let's see if we can get a good view, I suppose. Yeah, I dug it down to the stone level. We need to go deeper, obviously, but I just wanted to get a kind of a feel with the clay, and then I dug it all the way up. I kind of tried and make the walls beaten up and almost like that they have fallen in, and I put some fences replicating or supposedly looking as support barriers and that kind of stuff. But let's head up there. We can go this way. I also worked a lot of this room of our new hub center thing to our base here. And I think we're sitting pretty good now. I think this is pretty cool. Went through a little bit of an identity crisis with both the materials, the dark oak and the oak, as well as like the spruce ceiling that we added here. I've been doing this for 1.5 hours. Yeah. Oh man, just can't stop. Maybe that's too many torches, eh? But anyway, I think it's looking pretty good. I'm very excited about this mineshaft tower thing. As far as height goes, I don't know if this is such a good idea to do during nighttime, but let's head up there. Impulse just joined. I very rarely get to play with Impulse because of his time zone, but he seems to be an amazing person, and his other half as well, Tango. The few times I've been having the honor to speak with them, they've been very nice. But yeah, let's just for the sanity of my mind get an idea of the height. What about, yeah, maybe we go up to here. Yeah, I think we could even go taller if we wanted to. We don't necessarily need to go that low. And then we'll just make it like die all the way down. We need to, however, make sure that no one falls in, because guess who's gonna get the blame if an adult Minecraft player falls in here? This guy, which is totally unfair, just because I built it. Ooh, that's interesting. The oak there, mixing that in maybe a little bit to make it look dried out. I kind of thought about this as well. Should we go oak or dark oak? I think we continue with dark oak here. And take this down. What we can do though is have spots where the oak, like where the sun has been. Ooh. Excuse me? Minecraft 1.9, you're doing great. You're doing absolutely freaking fantastic. There we go. Yeah, we could have spots in areas where we put in like an oak section. And what that will do is make it look like sun-tanned or so. I have so bad frames looking this way. It's ridiculous. Wish I could find out why. But anyway, this is a cool new fun project. I'm very excited about it. But like I said, it's the video is already over 30 minutes probably, so I'm gonna have to do that some other day. But we did some good progress today, despite me dying and losing all my tools in the beginning of this morning. Wow, I killed that skeleton with one hit. I hope that you guys like this idea and are excited about it. I hope you like the intuitive storage room that we're trying to create. As I move around items here, I'm gonna have to rearrange a few things. But I think, I think it's really gorgeous. I really like how we're sitting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining in today. If you have any nice things to say or suggestions or anything, leave a comment down below. And if you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next episode.